All right, so normally this is a car channel, deviating a little bit because first and foremost, I'm a dad. So my daughters have Razor electric scooters. They've had them, no exaggeration, probably 4 or 5 years. They're an early model. I will tell you to check the model before replacing the batteries because I ordered the wrong ones and I have $100 worth of useless batteries. But so to start off on replacing these, you're going to remove that screw, that screw, that screw, that screw, that screw, and that screw. Okay, so for these back two, there's little nuts on the bottom. And no, this is not a optical illusion. That is a tiny crescent wrench. Make fun of it all you want, but pick one of these up. They're usually in a little bin at a hardware store by the checkout counter. These things are amazing. So you got to take the two nuts off the bottom of these. So with the top removed, you'll notice down in here you've got the batteries. And there's a battery retainer strap. You're going to have to take that out and that out. Just Phillips screwdriver. Pro tip, just take one out, spin it out of the way. It won't go all the way, but you'll be able to get the batteries out. Okay, so your next step, you don't want to be doing soldering, so your next step is going to be to remove this clip. And then you're going to remove these two wires here. Red goes on top, black goes on bottom. So here's the battery that I ordered. Obviously I got to take it out of the bag, but as you can see, the clips are set up to replace your old ones, and we will see what the battery looks like. Okay, so those are the old batteries. These are the new batteries. Looks pretty foolproof. So we'll just connect up the wires and see how it goes. Okay, so with the clip, you're going to want to put a black one on one battery and a red one on the other, and then you're going to connect up the other ones. Now, note these little covers need to come off or your clips aren't going to fit on. Notice that because these batteries actually lay on their sides, so you're going to want to make sure that you put the clips with the wires going toward the inside, toward the middle. Once you put the little wires back on, make sure to put the little rubber boots down over just to insulate them from grounding out. Then you're going to hook that clip back in right where it goes. All right, next to last step, you're going to put the battery retainer strap back on with the little pad underneath it. Okay, so as you're tightening these down, the key is don't tighten them all the way down. As with many things, finding the threaded hole, you want to make sure that you seat all of them before you cinch any of them down, because any slight misalignment is going to give you fits. Okay, so now we can go back around. You can leave the last two off because those are the two with the nuts on them, and they just slip through a hole and then you can feed the nut on there. All right, so I'm going to tighten these last two down, and now we'll take those two little nuts, put them on the back side of these screws. All right, that wraps it up. These are the only tools I used. Phillips head screwdriver, a very small crescent wrench, any wrench will work, any wrench of the right size, and a set of needle nose. I use those needle nose to put those connectors on because I probably should have put the connectors on before dropping the batteries in. Guess what? I have another one to do, so I'll give that a shot on round two.